where we left off. Oh yeah, we already finished this game. Had them boys go over fucking for it. Bro, they didn't say all he had to get him was a sack. That's all I did. I got him 1+ sack. That's all I had to do was get him 1 sack. And that's all he got last game was 1 sack. But hey, I almost lit this bitch backwards. Build on that for sure, for sure. We need that. Now let's go into the next week. You see what who we play? The San Francisco Niners. The Niners. Low-key, hope more have a good crazy game today because low-key he ain't been showing. He ain't been getting open and he ain't been showing. He ain't been showing up for me too much, man. You know, and I'm gonna need him to show up for me more. Alright, now this is probably about to be one of the hardest games we played so far. This is going to test to see if we can really go far, like if we can really go all the way and hang with these high teams. Now, we ain't been playing nobody crazy. We been playing like mediocre teams, trash house niggas, people that ain't really been that good. This is gonna show us if he really has what it takes to hang with the rest of these teams.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Brock Purdy and the Carolina Panthers taking on Trey Lance and the San Francisco 49ers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Panther Ball Club as they enter play here. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Mr. Irrelevant in the 2022 draft, a guy with something to prove, Iowa State's career passing leader. That's Brock Purdy.
And he's looking good now. I mean, 5 touchdown passes in the last game. Okay, he threw a couple of interceptions. That's a little bit of a concern. But I remember a basketball coach telling me one time, he had a guy average about 40 points a game. And he said the press got all over him because he didn't play much defense. He said he's averaging over 40 a game. The guy against him's not scoring that. We still have the advantage.
Yeah, and they got the win last week in that effort.
Even better. It's always best to clean up things after a win than after a loss.
The numbers last week for Mitchell. 10 carries, 77 yards. This is going to be the Panthers' first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
As we discovered in talking about
let's get this right. Let's get moving. Let's get moving.
Up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now Purdy. The Panthers are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
First down, here's Mitchell. Able to slither by. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So what they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On first down, it's Purdy.
Oh.
Throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. He completes it to Beckham. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Let's get it.
First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is, we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now here's Trey Lance leading this 49er offense onto the field. Some very big expectations for the second-year signal caller.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those
Derek
numbers
Brown,
around in this
watch
game.
out for him.
And, of
You already
course,
know.
rally his team to a win.
He is.
Option to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Okay, so I see what they on. I see what this team is doing. I see. Watch him.
From the gun, it's Lance. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36.
No.
First rounder Derek Brown living up to the bill on that stop.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Lance. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
I gotta remember what controller. What controller I can't use.
2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive. And he lost the football.
He set him all the way up. I read that like a bug. I'm taking that. I'm gone. I'm gone.
He'll get it inside
I'm gone.
the 20.
I'm gone.
And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play. But
He set him up to get killed.
Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
I'm easily taking that all the way.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The football will come out to the 25 as McCloud will not return it. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. Beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chin.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And Lance now to throw. Complete to Deontay Foreman at running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. And Lance again going to keep it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. To throw on 2nd and 6. Lance. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And he's able to
I
take
told
this
you,
one back.
he's setting them up to get killed.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches
What?
preach about this and work on it all the
Doom.
time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere.
What?
You got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. It's a try to go first, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The drive starts with Foreman on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Lance now on first down.
Wow. Wow.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On first down, Lance gets this one to use check.
Wow.
Nifty move.
Wow.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Wow.
Well, this is certainly a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go.
What's going down to the viewer that's in the stream? Thank you for watching.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk.
Already know, like, subscribe, share, put your notifications on. You already know we're rocking out.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like that'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a...
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take it.
I ain't even do that.
Play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not
he looked like he got it to me.
And obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Purdy to throw it on first down. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Purdy taking a shot here for Marshall. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So 3 plays already, 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Purdy now to throw.
Wow, why didn't you throw it to him when he don't lead him? Just throw it straight to him.
Nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing them. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game.
We're not going.
And it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, His teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
To be honest,
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much.
we
More
could be
from you
playing
two
a
in
lot
just
better.
a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5.
Okay. Damn, the Seahawks are
From
0
there,
and
let's get
4.
over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Russell Wilson, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Tom Brady, terrific in the air with over 400 passing yards there. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
That shit was legendary.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive at least. And now off to the races down the right side. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Wow.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Purdy's throw here into the hands of Moore. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down here. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player. And now, before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
My whole elbow
Factors
down.
here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. Able to complete this to Chenault. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. He finds his target, Beckham. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Going for it, it's Mitchell. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Elijah Mitchell.
There we go.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. You get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on 4th down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gambled with a running play, and boy, did it pay off. Pay dirt.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. To throw, it's Lance. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Now Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll go option to the short side. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Past the 20. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 24. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. And And San Francisco gets set to go here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coach is screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Foreman. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. Foreman. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Lance.
Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle.
What?
Touchdown.
That's
and
crazy.
The 49ers are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Being chased out left.
Why didn't he throw it up? Wow. I'm pressing the analog up, throwing it. Come on now. When I push the analog up, let me get that ball there.
Try to throw for this. Dancing to his left. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught.
Bullshit.
So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game. And that almost makes it a brand-new ball game. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath.
This is 2 weeks in a row.
Because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Fresh off that pick 6, here's Purdy. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a 1-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Drake Jackson
in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Taking a shot here for Marshall.
And that nearly
He didn't even go for the ball. Make it make sense, bro. He just don't want me to win. He don't want me to win.
Drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Where did he come from? I was about to murder him. Oh my man. Alright now. If we not gonna choke this. Make it. Knew he was gonna set his person up. I knew he was gonna set his person up soon.
Talk this week about ball security. In fact,
Missed it.
an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball.
What's wrong with him?
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And they'll wind up getting this
straight trash
down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way that's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. The 40. 20. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D.
I'm so sick with myself, bro. I'm so sick.
Right, now what can the Niners
so
do as they
sick.
face a big 2-point conversion here?
Wow.
Conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Why ain't my controller doing what I wanted to?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the 4th.
I'm getting mind blown right now.
With a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Forced out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Purdy to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's
Hey, we ain't good.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, give it to Odell, man, when you need to.
Talk over what to do next. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less, as they come up on 2nd and inches. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. They'll run here with Hubbard. A nice little juke. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Stop short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Mitchell. And boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick here is good.
Oh my goodness.
Time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, normally when you see a team score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Panthers, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.
This game was stressful. This game was a bit stressful. This game was a bit stressful. But we got the job done. We always pretty good at the beginning. And when they hit the third quarter, they miraculously end up coming back. I don't know what that is. Who that small head ass nigga? Man, get me to the next week, B. Bro, we know you didn't do it, bro. You didn't do shit. You was never open. You ass, that's what it is. The Rams, the Rams, the Rams, the damn Rams. I'm not feeling too confident against these Rams. I'm not gonna. I'm not. These Rams are about to be something different. But that's all we got for us this game. And turn into the next game. We out.